Okay, just gonna do a little test today. Ace Pro 2 just had a good update last night, so got 4 new color profiles. I just want to see what they look like. This is on standard right now. There's 4 new color profiles. We'll give them all a try. All right. This is one of the new Leica color profiles that was added in the latest Ace Pro 2 update. This one's called Leica Eternal. Let's see what this looks like. What do you guys think of this? Leica Eternal. Going in towards the sunlight now. Okay. Yeah, this is Leica Eternal color profile for the Ace Pro 2. How does that look? It's overcast today. As you can see, it's some snow on the ground, so it's got some highs and lows for darks. Some dark colors, but the snow is obviously really bright. How does this look? Okay, we're going to switch to the next one. All right, just out for a bike ride here, trying these new Leica color profiles for the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. This is the Leica black and white high contrast. One of 4 new color profiles for the Ace Pro 2. How does this look? So it's a really overcast day. Sun's behind the clouds. Still got the colors on the trees from the fall because we got a little snow the other day, but the trees weren't done changing, so still got a lot of color, the greens and the browns, and obviously the very white of the snow. So how does this one look? Again, this is the Leica black and white high contrast. Let me know what that looks like. All right, back again. So this is the new Leica Neon color preset. Just dropped with the new Ace Pro 2 firmware update, along with 3 other new color profiles. This is the 3rd one. Leica Neon. I have no idea what it's going to look like out here today in these conditions, but like I said, it's overcast. Sun's behind the clouds. You've got lots of greens with the trees not fully changed before the first snow came. And then we got the white, the bright white of the snow on parts of the screen. So let's see what this looks like. I believe this preset said it was good for nighttime street photography, probably around neon lights and such, but let's see what it looks like. Might be a style we can use in the summertime for our rides, but let's see what it looks like. What do you think? Okay, here's the 4th one. 4 new presets dropped last night with the new Ace Pro 2 firmware update. We got 4 new color profiles. This one's called Vintage Vacation. This one looked really neat on the small screen, but let's see what it looks like. Vintage Vacation preset. Still riding through the rail trail here. We've got lots of greens and browns on the trees and the trail. And we've got lots of bright white with the snow on the sides. So let's see how this looks. We've got about 6 months of, 4 months of snow like this now coming for the next 2 months. So trying to find out what these new color profiles look like with the snow. What do you think of this one? Vintage Vacation. All right. Let me know what you think. Okay. We're back on the Leica Eternal color profile. It's one of the ones that looks like it's going to be really useful for riding and stuff like that. So let's see how it does on this little downhill here. Got lots of yellows, brown, purple, sort of on the trees. The snow, obviously, on the sides. The trail's really clear, but Leica Eternal color profile. Okay, trying the Leica black and white high contrast color profile once more. This section here is lots of browns, the grays of the trail and rocks, some greens on the trees still, the white of the snow. I'd say the gray of the road and the sky is probably the most prominent colors in this scene, with the browns on the trees. Okay, once again, this is the Leica black and white high contrast. Yeah, it's a pretty steep hill here, that's why I'm going so slow. There's more downhills coming up. Let's see what you think of that. And here's a more open spot. Let's keep it on. This is the Leica black and white high contrast. Okay, this is round 2 for the Leica Neon color profile. I looked back at the last one, and I don't really think it's useful for these kind of conditions for the winter biking, but yeah, we'll see. I'll have to give it a try in some nighttime street scenes. That's kind of what it was intended for, I believe, on the little menu screen. I'll give it a try though. Leica Neon. So again, here a lot of gray here, the sky, the trail or pathway. A lot of browns on the trees, some yellows and reds. A lot of brown too. It's predominantly, I'd say, brown and gray for colors here. This tree over here has got some red on it, but snow. I wonder what the snow looks like. I don't think it's white. I think it's kind of yellowed out. But we'll give it a shot. Oh, Jesus. That was cool. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Okay. Huh. Not every day you see a coyote run out in front of you while you're riding on the trail, but get them once in a while. All right, let's try the next one. All right, this is the second round for the Vintage Vacation color profile for the Ace Pro 2. This This is the Vintage Vacation. Oh, there's a nice little view. Let's see what that looks like. Albion Falls. A lot of browns and gray color here. The sky is pretty gray and white, I guess. What do you think of that? This is the Vintage Vacation. Sorry, keep mixing the two words up. Vintage Vacation color profile. This one looks nice on screen. That might be a good choice for this kind of stuff. The snow's, I don't know if it's staying or not, but it's here for now. The snow brings a lot of whites to the screen, but let's see how this Vintage Vacation handles these colors. Top of the falls right there. It's the top of the falls that we were just looking down. We were just kind of right over there. Right about that area. Oh. Vintage Vacation.